And it is
race time.
Welcome to Baku. Welcome to Baku. SSR. How's everybody doing tonight? Everyone is excited. We've got some exciting racing. Baku's always
absolutely spicy.
We thought we solved the Twitch issues. We had it working earlier today. Twitch is rare and its ugly face. So again, we will be solo here on the comments. Oh, Michael Louis gets a little excited there. Coming into sector 2. Spins the car around a little bit. Arrow's gonna go 139.638. Time to beat right now. Dubsy in there with this 16-month resub, brother Dub. Thanks for supporting the stream, my man. Baku's a tough one, man. Dub's in the chat. All right, let's see. I think we're getting a weather report in from UT. saying there isn't.
He's saying there is an echo. Okay, let's figure out what the echo is.
All right, is that better, guys? Are you still hearing an echo? All right, I think I figured it out. That should be better. Better, hopefully. Testing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, my bad. Had an extra input going. My apologies. Been fighting Twitch. Twitch has been an absolute pain in our rear. Me and Zampa troubleshooted a little bit today, and it was working fine about 2 hours ago. And now it is not working again. So again, we don't have the lovely voice of Velvet Thunder, the duo going. But we will are gonna keep trying. Looks like a compatibility issue between Twitch and Xbox. So unfortunately, we're not able to do the co-coms and interviews again. I don't know why. Twitch is a bad boy. All right, sweet. So we got the echo sorted out. Sorry about that. That was my fault. One too many microphone inputs clicked on. Oh, we see SLR Dylan get a nice little wheel slap on the outside wall of turn 2 there. A lot of traffic here in this sector. Sector 1. Everybody's ducking and diving here, looking for some room. Dylan's on the inners, so that would explain why he's a little slippery there. So right now, Arrow's got the time to beat 139.6. Budweiser right behind him with a 39.8. Baku, one of the famous street courses. Should see a lot of overtakes down the front straight. Maybe a couple on the Sector 2. Maybe some big crashes here in the castle. We're definitely going to see a safety car here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, like I said, thanks, Brother Dub. 16 months, guys, Dub's been here. Oh, look at this. Did you see the random inter tire just like chilling there? I hope y'all saw that. That was pretty cool. Somebody get a clip of that. Dylan did a nice little drift there, and his wheel animation just like hung up on the rumble strip there. That was pretty cool. Let's go, Codemasters. Woo! Who's that that's going kind of slow? Did we lose some front end there? No. JG looks like he's slowing down here. Is it me, or does it look like the lobby's a little messed up? I feel like the lobby's a little messed up. I've got lap 3 instead. There it goes. Okay, so it's just the random yellow flags that are messing everything up. Sweet. New games announced. We got the new F1 game coming out. I know there was some big confusion about if it was going to be cross-compatible with the older generation of Xbox. Their verbiage was a little confusing, but from what I understand, it will be cross-compatible. So you will be able to play on the old gens. But how about that $79 price tag there? They're really bumping the price up on these new gen games. My man Loogie is upgraded to the new Xbox. He's got him an S in the shipping lanes coming to the house. Hopefully that helps out. He likes it. I'm gonna have to get on the bandwagon and grab me a new Xbox as well. I've been dumping too much money into the old computer lately. So many things, so little time. Godzilla's going to dip into the pits. I think we got Ultra Titan out there in the Williams. He ran a 140.5. Got a couple of people on out laps. Looks like GB's out there fixing to start a lap for the Alpine. That exit right there, the S in Sector 3 is a little sketchy. If you get the power down a little too hard, you can get a real big tank slapper coming out of that corner. I've seen me do it. We got a lot of guys in the pits here. We're going to take a quick moment. I'm going to pop over to the standings. All right, so we're back to the race stream. Had to step away for a moment. Apologize for the long pause there with no audio. We're back. We're back. So we got Monkey still on top with a 39.0. We got Skeefy with a 39.2 sitting in P2. Budweiser finds his way up into P3 with his previous lap. Got a couple of guys still mucking about on the inners, having a good time here in the first session. Dylan on the inners, Bayax on the inners. JDM Haters is going to go 1 to 39.7 on the medians. A lot of shenanigans going on here. All right. So we got Monkey, Ski, Cool, and Budweiser. Arrow closing out the top 5. Haters just got him a nice lap. He's in there for P6 on the mediums. King's on the inners. Dylan's still running around on the inners as well. Looks like they're trying to save some tires. Here comes Godzilla. Should get a pretty decent tow here from King's. You can see the slingshot around for the Ferrari. It's going to get him 2 spots up into P9. Go. That's everybody. That's to conclude the first session of Quali. King of the Hills, Mr. Monkey, the Dutchman, 139.0. Big lap by him. Budweiser got around for another lap, found his way up into P2 with a 39.0. Very close to Monkey's time, so you're going to look for those guys to battle today here at Baku. Skeefy in the mix, only 2 tenths. Cool's only 2 tenths as well. Gonna have some close battles, man. Baku's always got some good ones. If we can just survive turn 1, it'll be fantastic. That's usually where all the trouble happens. 1, 2, and 3 on the first lap or 2 when everybody's bunched up. All right, there we go, Q1. AlphaTauri on top. Monkey is the man to beat right now. But Budweiser, 0.006 of a second. Very, very close behind. It's almost imperceivable. So, going to see some good battles between those two. Skeefy in the mix as well. He's only 1.53 off. Coolgore's 2 tenths and some change. So we got like 4 or 5 guys at the top. Very, very close together. And there was still some shenanigans back there. A couple of guys running the whole session on inners and things like that. So I'm sure we'll see some more guys up there right in the mix. It's going to be exciting. All right, here we are, Q2. Ultra Titan making the bubble. All right, let's get some lap data information up there. Let's see who comes out of pit lane first. Who do we got? Who do we got? That looks like Kings, who got cut off by one of the Williams. Looks like Haters got out first. Haters opting for a soft lap to start Q2. We'll see some mixed strategies here. Hopefully we got no major issues in the castle today. It's real easy. 1 split-second lapse of concentration and it can ruin your day. Castle is unforgiving. Let's take a ride around Azerbaijan. JDM Haters is going to be the first driver to get a lap here, hopefully. He's coming around Sector 3 on his out lap to start. Like I mentioned in session 1, it's the longest straight on the circuit. Dives into a hard left-hander, followed by a second left-hander, and then another pretty long straight. It's all about carrying the momentum through the first corner. As we make the second left-hander into the Sector 2, you're going to hit a DRS zone. Or Sector 1, I'm sorry. You hit a DRS zone. There's going to be some overtaking here, some late braking into this corner. There's 2 distinct lines. You can brake early and take the inside line, or you can brake late and swing around the outside if it's open. Seen it taken by a couple of different drivers. We got a little bit of a slower section here as we get into Sector 2, leading up into the infamous castle section. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Hard 90-degree right-hander. You can take a little curb. Swing back out. Brakes and gears. You cut the corner here into the castle. Got a little bit of a traction zone on the exit here as you go up the hill. Then it's all accelerator all the way up the hill and down. Slight left. Slight left. Then you're going to brake hard into a nice 90-degree left-hander, roll to the outside wall, down the hill, gaining speed, brakes, brakes, roll the car into the left-hander, and then you start the slight S's here at the beginning of Sector 3, and then it's absolute speed. This is where you get every ounce of energy out of that power unit. Down the long straight, you're going to see slipstream, DRS, ERS is going to be deployed here. Everyone's going to try to get in behind that person in front of them and slingshot pass in this long straight. JD had a good lap there. He's going to set a 38.8 on the softs. Fantastic lap by the Aston Martin driver. Thanks for taking us around Baku. Arrows in there in behind with 39.9. Ultra Titan with a 40.9. So good lap for him. Here comes Charisma in the McLaren. He's going to go 40.5, so that's going to squeeze him just ahead of Ultra Titan. Michael Louis coming in. That's Luxury. Luxury got a 43.9, so maybe running into a little trouble there. He's off the pace a bit. Budweiser on the mediums. Looking good. He's running a 35.6. 7. It's going to be close. 39.7. So he's just in ahead of Arrow. It's a good time for him. Here comes Michael Louis, going to squeeze his teammate out. He's run a 41.3. 0.6 faster than his teammate. Godzilla has found his way up into P5. Ferrari's looking really well today. GB Sanderson with a big lap, 40-0. It's going to be P4 for right now. Monkey fixing to start his lap. He saw it big time in Q1. JG right in behind him. Looks like he had a little trouble on the line on the first session, but he did make it through to the second, so hopefully he can nail down a fast line through there. Skis on a lap. Dealing with some traffic here in Sector 2. You can see you can cut the corner on entry there. You almost have to. If you don't cut the corner, you'll be in some definite trouble. Jet Adam in the chat saying, oh no, they're getting free practice for tomorrow. And he's absolutely right. We got Baku tomorrow for OTL, so a little extra real-time telemetry for some of the race drivers that are in that league too. Ski's putting a good lap together here. If he can get caught up to that car in front of him, the Ferrari could get a nice little tow down the straight here. Really help his time out. He's a little far back. Every bit helps on this straight, though. Anything that can break the air. You can see how fast he's catching up. Ski on the mediums is going to go P2 with a 39.3. Big lap by Ski, squeezing ahead of Budweiser there. You can see how much of a difference that toe makes. Here comes Monkey for his time on the mediums. He's got JG right behind him. Budweiser coming into the pits. Monkey's going P2 on the mediums, 39.1. Big lap by Monkey. JG's going to get him a time. He finds himself just ahead of his teammate, 40.056. That's going to be right ahead of Charisma's teammate for P8. It's a good lap for him. Kings is about to start a lap for Aston Martin. His teammate, JDM Haters, currently sitting at the top of the hill. Take a look at the line that Kings takes here. Looks like he's going to take the wide in, low out. There we go. Yep. Cutting the corner, carrying lots of momentum. Comes out of there in fourth gear, carrying tons of speed in the car. A lot of time can be made right here at the start of Sector 2 if you can get it right. Oh, he goes a little deep. That's going to cost him some precious time there. He's going to have to make it up on the back end here. Here he comes into Sector 3. Can he make up that time he lost there at the beginning of Sector 2? It's going to cost him. He's off the pace for sure. 40.1. That's going to find him in P9. That little bobble going deep right before the castle cost him some precious time. On the mediums, though, he should be all right. It's not far off the time. Brother Dub is back out for his medium run, yet to get a time. He's coming around now for the Red Bull. To the castle we come. Do external view. You can see just how tight it is. Oh, the game said no. Just trying to give you an idea just how tight that section is right there. It is barely big enough to put the car in. There is no room for error. Slight miscalculation left or right, you're losing a wheel. And your day is over. And then if you're in behind that car, there's literally no reaction time to avoid. There's nowhere to go there. Very, very dangerous section. But that's why we love Baku. Time on the medium. He's going to go P11 with a 40.720 right in the middle of a bunch of medium runner or a bunch of soft runners here. That could help him out. He should be all right. Not a bad place to start here in Baku. Sit back and let the carnage happen. Got some people coming back out on laps. We got Michael Louie out on a hot lap. Kings is back out on a hot lap. Arrow out on a hot lap. Looks like Arrow's backed out. He just finished his lap. 39.4 for Arrow on the softs. He's going to let that lead lap traffic go through. He's on the mediums. He looks like he's taking it easy. He's not happy with it. Maybe going to get those tires warmed up and go for a hit on the second lap. Comes Michael Louie. Ooh, little wheel smack there as he bounces off the wall coming into the castle. That'll cost him. A little slow on the exit as well, late on the throttle as he tries to correct. Kings is invalid. Charisma's come back out on the softs as well, trying to get a late lap. Monkey all the way up into P2, 39.1. Haters with the big lap right now on the softs. Michael Louie 1/10 faster, but it won't change his position. Oh, and then Michael Louie goes straight on and crashes. Not sure what happened there, but Michael Louie just goes straight on and dies in the runoff. Big crash there. Hate to see it. Godzilla on the lap. Charisma on the softs as well. We're going to have 3 or 4 times. We got Charisma, Godzilla, and then I believe Cool right in behind them. UT's in the mix there on an out lap. Charisma has a 40.593 coming around for a fresh time. Charisma improves 1.1. That's going to be a 39.4. That puts him up into P6. It's a great lap by Charisma, moving him up. A little trouble for Cool. That curve, it unsettles him. Slings it into Sector 3. Purple Sector 2 for Cool. Alpine comes across the line for a time. First one of the session. Real late here. He's going to go P8. 139.6. If we look over the rear spoiler of Godzilla, you can just see the amount of speed they get coming down the hill. very fast track. He's currently a 10th down on his time. That's going to put him in the round of P11 there. GB Sanderson. Could improve here. And he's going to dive into the pits. He's not having it. He's backing out. GB in behind him here, coming for a lap. GB's going to stay out, try to improve. Looks like he just might. He does. Half second. That's going to put him up into P8. His teammate is P9. So P8, P9 for the Alpines here in the second session. Great lap by those guys. They'll give some good constructor points. Looks like JG may be bringing it in on the softs. He's going to veer to the left and bring it home. So it looks like Haters, time to beat. He's the king of session 2 here. 38.8. Monkey right behind him, 39.1. JG got him a late time. 39.3 puts him up there in the top 3. Skeefy and Arrow closing out the top 5. Everybody very close together. Everyone down to P12 within a second of each other. It's going to be a wild one today. Remember, you must always leave it a space. All right. Just waiting on our last couple of guys to retire from the session, and we'll move on to Q3. We'll see the real speed. All right. Cool makes the bubble right at the end of the session. Ultra Titan, Budweiser, Godzilla, Dubsy, and Michael Louis not moving on. We're hearing from the Mercedes team, says their lack of pace might be due to a wrong setup. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, I believe we're hearing they thought we were in Singapore today. He's got the 1111 wings on. That'll explain why he was so slow. You hate to see it. All right, we're moving on to Q3. Loogie in the chat saying Mike's suffering a fractured ego. I'm sure he's suffering a fractured everything after that impact with the runoff wall. That was a big one. That probably flung him into the nether realm. All right. Looks like Haters is the first out again. Gonna set the bar high here in Q3. Mookie took the top in Q1. JDM dethroned him in session 2. He's going to come out on top with the pole position here in Q3. Just about everybody out on the track. Oh, and it looks like that Luxury in the runoff. Starting rough here in Q3 for Luxury. He's had to make a U-turn. Luckily, it's only his out lap. Won't cost him much. JD's going to set the bar. He's got Arrow in tow. Might benefit a little bit. We'll have to see how that pans out. Monkey take the top spot? Is JD going to be the king of the hill? I got to say, I think they're in trouble. If JD can get out front for the start, they're going to be in trouble. He's a tough one to beat once he gets in the clean air. Somebody's going to have to put him in the back seat. JD putting together a big lap here. Arrow right in behind. JD's coming across the line. Time to beat is going to be a 38.5. Arrow 39.1, well off the pace. JD's setting it real high. Here comes his teammate Kings in behind, 38.6. The Aston Martin's looking really strong here in Baku. GD's going to go 140.5. Arrow, that's going to be Skeefy, 38.8. So we got 3 of them in the 38s. I'm sure we'll see a couple of more pop in that range as well. Monkey likely one of them. Monkey's going to dip in the pits, not happy with it. Here comes Charisma. He's going to go 39.7. Purple sector 2 is coming across for our next time, carrying tons of speed out of the Essex in sector 3. Uses every bit of the track there to keep the momentum. And here comes the Alpine down the front straight as he crosses the line. Pete 4, 39 flat. It's just ahead of Arrow. Poetry's going to go 40.0. That's P7. So we've got 3 drivers in the 38s, 3 drivers in the 39s, and a couple of 40s. Monkey taking it straight to the pits after his go-around. JG still in the pits as well. Plenty of time here for a few more laps. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the final session, and then we're going to go racing in Baku. See everybody jump in the pits here. Luxury look like he's going for a second hit here. Really having to get out of the throttle there. The momentum wanted to carry him into that outside wall. He's going to dip out after that. I think Baku's one of the most dangerous pit entries on the circuit. It's terrifying coming in at full speed through the zigzag. Monkey, the only car on the track right now. Looks like one of the Aston Martins is coming back out. That's going to be Haters. Haters said I got a little more in the tank. 38.5 is the time to beat. JD's coming back out. You know, as we know, everybody likes to wait right to the end so they can't be dethroned. Purple sector 1 for Monkey. Can he do it? 38.5. JD's out there on an outlap. He's going to try to counter this move by Monkey. Monkey's trying to throw down a flyer here. See if he can get out front. Oh, he's so close to the wall there. A little bit slow on the exit. I don't think this is going to be the one. It was hard to tell. I couldn't tell if he maybe got a little bit of the wall there. I think his tire maybe got a little bit on the entry into the castle. He's definitely not sending it right now. Oh, and then Haters is out. Haters is out. Oh, you hate to see it. I think Haters bend it. Oh, he did. He lost it. He's on the inside wall between turns 1 and 2. That's dangerous. That could cost him the pole. Oh, no. Damn it, Loretta. He had a rough one. He was on a big one. Oh, what's that? We're hearing from the Mercedes team. Oh, Michael Louis out. Michael Louis out. They're not happy with the setup on the car. They said it's not going to be safe to race. I believe he is going to call it off for today. We're waiting to get confirmation from the team, but I believe Mercedes is only going to field one car for this race today. Backing out. He's slowing down. He's going to bring it into the pits. Who do we got behind? That's going to be Kings. Where's Cool? Cool's on a lap there. Charisma's there. So looks like JG from McLaren is going to be the next driver across. It's going to be JG Charisma. They're spread out a little far to help each other. Looks like there's going to be no toe for the McLaren team. JG's going to go up 2 spots, P5. His teammate Charisma right in behind. Charisma will not improve. He's 3/10 down on time, but will not improve position. Cool coming in behind those two. Cool with a 39.0. It's going to be P4. And then Monkey starting a lap. So far, Monkey's the only one that's gotten close. Monkey can dethrone JD here with the unfortunate crash. GB in the chat says he's happy with a P10 start. Gonna save the rubber for the race. That's not a bad shout. Monkey putting together a pretty good one here. Good exit out of the castle. Carries a lot of speed. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Couple of drivers still out there. Kings has done it. Kings has overtaken JD. Kings, the other Aston Martin driver, 38.2. Monkey's looking to challenge, though. Oh, somebody's binned it. Or that's JG getting out of the way. Maybe had a moment on the exit. Giving Charisma a little slingshot, maybe. Here comes Monkey. It's going to be close. Oh, just off. Monkey in there for the front row. P2, JD finds his way bumped down to the second row with Skeefy. That's going to be it. Payox on the front, taking the pole. So we got an Aston Martin and an AlphaTauri on the front row. And we got another Aston Martin and a Williams on the second row. So interesting start up front. JDM with the unfortunate crash has cost him the pole. He was on for the start up front. And that's going to be how they start. Don't go anywhere. We're about to go racing in Baku. It's going to be exciting. All right, you can take a look at the times. Top 5, all within 38. That's 5 drivers within 1 second. It's going to be very close racing. Can't wait to see how it pans out. This is Race 3, Safe Space Racing, Season 5, Azerbaijan, Baku. Any race predictions? Anybody know who's going to take it home today? Could be anybody's race in Baku. It takes one little lapse in concentration, and there's multiple spots on this track that you can lose it. The castle's always number 1. You saw JD with a little bobble there in Q3, spun the car around into the left wall. It's not all about speed here in Baku. It's car placement as well. Turn 1's always very scary with a group. Turn 3 can be very deceiving. You can put 2 cars through it in the left-hander, but it's very difficult to do it cleanly. A lot of fun. A lot of fun here in Baku. GB says his race prediction is GB goes for a risky strategy and it horribly backfires. Well, let's hope not, GB. We're looking for a good race today. Let's hope you can pull it off. I know you're due. Had a couple of rocky ones so far. Let's hope you can pull it all together today and get you a good finish. While we're waiting on everybody to get their setups on, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors, Sun Deli Subs. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Mr. Sandwiches. Hope's all well. I hope we got the cart back together. We were talking about the big crash last weekend, so hopefully the cart's back together. We'll be started right here momentarily. Everybody's getting their setups on, getting their super secret strategies going. Hopefully we can get through Baku without a safety car. That'd be awesome. Just good hard racing for the duration of the circuit. Let's go. All right. Got the drinks on tap here. I'm ready for the start of the race. Let's go. All right, we're going to ready up here momentarily. I'm here in race control and everybody's ready. All right, there we go. Race control says start your engines. Formation lap T-minus 20 seconds. We're hearing over the team radios. JD is asking for some snacks pre-race. They're trying to get him a bag of peanuts for the race. Hopefully he doesn't have an allergy. All right, there's the strategies. Medium, soft, medium, or medium, medium, hards. Should be interesting. A lot of different strategies here. We're going to take a look at the tire setups. Some magic going on. Got a bunch of mediums, bunch of sauce, but I see Dub Z and UT raving it, going on the hards for the start. That is a ballsy move. Hopefully that pays off in the long run. All right, so we're going to have a little drama here. A little bit of drama. Looks like Michael Louis has left his car as an AI. Keep that in mind. The Mercedes of Michael Louis will be an AI, so that's definitely going to cause some issues here. We're definitely going to see a naughty boy slap for that one. You can't do it. You can't do that, guys. You can't do that. For the other racers. Keep that in mind, guys. If you're watching the stream and you're racing, please keep in mind that Mercedes is going to be an AI. Treacherous situation. Especially here. All right, we're forming up on the grid. Remember, guys, race isn't won in turn one. Keep it clean, keep it clean. We've got 17 cars piling into a barely 2-car wide turn. followed by another very sharp turn that's about a 1.5 cars. So don't get brave here. Don't be that guy. Leave it the space. Leave it the space. All right, we're all formed back up. There's a light. 4. 5 lights and we're away. We are live in Baku. Mayock gets away really nicely. And we're clean through turn 1. Everybody doing a great job getting through there. Fantastic racing. Made it through the hardest part of lap 1. All clean. Ooh, JG takes the inside line there. What a move. Oh, but he bangs the wall on the exit. We're clean through sector 1. Everybody doing a fantastic job here. All right, and here comes the moment of truth. The dreaded castle. Fantastic. Looks like everybody's through. Oh, division not through. Division not through. Massive crash in the castle. Totally misses the entry. Division is gone. You can see him there. The right front completely destroyed. Division is the first fatality of the castle. All right, let's see if he clears out before they come around. They do. There will be no caution, no caution. We are still racing on lap 1. Fatality. All right. They complete the first lap as they started. Monkey taking a look here. Monkey right in the back pocket of Kings. A lot of battery use there on the first lap. You can see they've really eaten it up. So we made it through lap 1 almost spotless. Ultra Titan in the pits early. Looks like he may have had a little wing damage. He's way back there now. Let's drop a little bit back in the pack, see if we can find some battles. Budweiser, Charisma. Got a big bunch of cars going into the castle here. Good clean exit. Big train of cars. Big DRS train going right now. We're on board with Budweiser. He's looking to get a little piece of Charisma here. He looks to the left side. It's going to get through easy. He's going to slip right in front long before the corner. Alfa Romeo's through. Luxury up past Cool as well. Looking at Cool to come back here in the next DRS straight. Mercedes goes left. Alpine goes right. Alpine comes out ahead into turn 3. Coolgore up into P7. Textbook overtake there in the Sector 1 DRS straight. Now that Budweiser's through Charisma, he's looking to get a little piece of GB here. GB a little squirrely coming in. Looks like the rear end lifted a little bit, got a little loose. we got Arrow trying to make a move on Skeefy up at the front. This is the battle for P4. Should have no problem getting by him on the front straight if he can maintain this distance. Gets a good run out of the S's here in Sector 3. See the train of cars. Here comes JG maybe getting in the mix of this too. Arrow's got the DRS open. He's going to fly right by. Skeefy is in the pits early. Maybe a little damage. It's real early for pit stops on the mediums. Arrow's going to find his way up into P4. Skeefy's going to drop all the way down to 13th, 14th. Way down, way down. Monkey's through as well, so Monkey's taking the lead. We've got Kings and Haters in behind. Aston Martin going to have to work together here to get past the AlphaTauri driver. He's looking real quick today. He's got Baku dialed in. Budweiser able to get through Dylan as well. Budweiser up into P8. 3 spots in 2 laps. 4 spots in 2 laps. Doing a great job. This is a powerhouse team here, Kings and Haters. Both these guys rapid. We got to see if they're going to work together. We see they got the mixed strategy. Haters on the softs, Kings on the mediums. They've got it set. That way they're not interfering with each other's pit stops. We saw King last week take the tires a long way. Was trying to stretch them all the way, but had to pit right at the end. Comes Cool trying to get a little bit of JG now. Cool's in range for an overtake. JG in behind Arrow using the slipstream. You can see Arrow breaking it up. JG's through. Can Cool get him before he has to make the corner? He's not going to. He's going to back out. Makes the smart move. Flies in behind the Ferrari. Should have no problem getting him here in the next straight. Oh, it's a little early. Arrow looks to the right. Cool to the left. It's going to be close. He's going to have to slip in between. Oh, there's some contact. There's some contact. Cool gives him a little shunt. Arrow has to back out, losing a little pace there. Almost makes contact with the wall. Good hard racing into turn 3 there. Arrow really having to check up so he doesn't make contact with the wall. That is dangerous. That right front hits that wall and your race stays over. Cool really sticking it in there, fighting for that position. Good hard racing. Dylan's found his way right back up to the back of Budweiser. Arrow just losing out to Cool. It's going to come under attack from Budweiser and Dylan. These two guys are steadily closing the ground. Budweiser in range here. He's just under a second. He gets a good exit here. He should be able to attack. Looking for a potential overtake in Sector 1. You can see Dylan and the Red Bull right in behind Budweiser. Both these guys have their sights set on Arrow. Pulling each other down the front straight. Budweiser's going to gain 2-3 tenths down the front, 2.5. Going to be a little bit closer here to attack in the Sector 1 straight. Needs a good run out of this corner. It's going to put him close. Going to have to use some battery. Don't think he's going to have enough straight here. He looks left, thinks better of it. He's going to dip in behind. But he's definitely closed the gap. He's within 3 tenths now. Arrow looking a little bit faster in Sector 3, but Budweiser and Dylan steadily closing the gap. Oh, and UT looks like he is out of the race as well. UT, our second DNF of the night. You hate to see it. Dylan looking a little faster in Sector 2 here. Budweiser coming under some pressure. We're on board with the Red Bull driver now. He's looking at the back of that AlphaTauri. He's 2 steps ahead here. He's got his eyes set on Arrow. He's trying to get through these guys on his medium stint. Arrow's 5 laps in on the sauce. Will be pitting pretty soon. If you're Budweiser, do you fight to get past Arrow here? You know he's fixing a pit. JG in front of him is going to pit soon as well. Do you work on keeping Dylan in behind? Let these guys get out of your way, but it looks like Budweiser's attacking. He's right on the back of the Ferrari. Should have no problem here, but Dylan's going to follow him through. Dylan to the left. Dylan to the left. Can he do it? Dylan's through. He brakes hard. Oh, man, what an overtake. Dylan comes on the inside, brakes early, cuts the Red Bull into turn 1, and makes it through. Can he get the double done here? And Dylan's through Arrow as well. What a move by SLR Dylan. He's going to get past 2 guys in the first 2 corners. Does a great job of getting the car slowed down into turn 1. Puts himself in excellent position to get by in the Sector 1 DRS straight. Dylan up 2 spots. 2 spots on lap 7. And he's got his eyes on JG. Could he get a third? Tremendous guts by Dylan in the Red Bull. It's looking like he might get a third. JG struggling a little bit out of the castle. Dylan with plenty of battery should have no problem getting by in the Sector 3. Should beat him before the line. Oh, Dylan a little wide there, a little wide. Commentator's curse. He almost makes contact with the wall, has to check up. And here he comes. JG staying way left. Oh, they almost make contact as JG comes back across. Dylan's through. Dylan's through. He got 3 on lap 7. Tremendous move by the Red Bull driver. 3 drivers in 1 lap. He's moved up 3 positions into P4. His luxury takes the fast lap on the mediums with a 41.827. Charisma for the undercut is in the pits, getting a wing change. Oh, a little unexpected damage to the front, going to the mediums. Medium, medium, soft maybe. Soft, medium, soft. A little mixed strategy there. That looked like an unanticipated pit stop as we see him put the nose cone on. All the way back to 15. That's all right. A lot of these guys have yet to pit. We're going to see some pit stops coming up pretty soon. Haters has made his early stop, going from the softs to the mediums, so a little bit of an undercut by Haters. He's going to rejoin the grid in P8. Now let's take a look. Our close battle is going to be Luxury and Skeefy here. They're coming through the castle. Ooh, the Mercedes having to slow up as the Williams is a bit slow there. He looks like he's being held up a little bit by Godzilla. We're on board with the Mercedes driver of Luxury now. Oh, and he gets into the back of the Williams, carrying a little too much speed. Godzilla gets a nudge from the Williams as he gets some help from the back. Big shunt by Luxury. Just couldn't get the Mercedes slowed down in time. Into the back of Skeefy and the Williams, who gets in the back of Godzilla, gets a little squirrely and has to drop back, losing 2 spots. All right, Luxury opens the DRS up. He's going to try to get by here. Should have no problem. And you see him dip in front of the Williams as they dive into turn 1. Luxury up 1 spot. Arrow in the pits. Godzilla in the pits getting a wing. Oh, and the Ferraris are double stacked. Arrow getting a wing, has a long stop. And then Godzilla right in behind, also getting a wing. He's going to have an extra long stop. That's going to hurt him big time. Unfortunate timing for Ferrari. Luxury right on the back of Ski. As they come into the castle. Looks like Ski's a little bit slower in the castle. Looks like the Mercedes has a little bit better downforce, able to get the nose in and take that corner a little faster. Mercedes again having to check up on the exit of the castle not to get into the back of the Williams. Mercedes should get through no problem in Sector 3. You can see over the back of the Williams of Skiffy that the Mercedes is hot on his heels. He's coming. He's in the slipstream. DRS is open. He's going to fly by on the left side. Nothing Skiffy can do there. Just big DRS overtake by the Mercedes of Luxury. And he's up into P7. While we were watching that battle, Payox has gotten through back into the top. Aston Martin back out front. Monkey has fallen in behind, a half second back in the AlphaTauri. 9 laps on these mediums both of these guys have. It's a battle that's going to go to the wire. Charisma, after the unexpected stop, has found himself behind Arrow in P13. Charisma trying to battle back here. Still a lot of race. We're just under the halfway mark. Russ in the chat lurking. Thank you, Russ, for supporting the stream. We appreciate it, buddy. Struggling a little bit there in the transition between Sector 1 and 2. Everybody's made a few pit stops. Everybody's spread out. Godzilla's trying to get through the AI of Michael Louis. I'm sure the stewards are going to have some strong words for him post-race. Keep in mind, guys, if you are going to leave the lobby, you got to get that car in the pits and retire it for this reason. He's an AI on the grid, could be causing some problems. We don't want that to happen. Everybody's here to race. They want a good, clean race. They don't want to battle your AI. Dylan's gotten by cool there in Sector 1. Pit stops coming up for these big medium drivers. We got 5 guys at the front with mediums, 10 laps old. We're going to see some pits here, maybe an undercut by somebody. Dylan has chewed up the grid from lap 7 to lap 11. He's moved up 6 spots. Man on a mission. And he's rapidly closing in on Monkey as well. The Red Bull's got it dialed in here in Baku. Oh, and then Luxury is retired. Luxury is retired. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, the castle claims another one. Oh, let's see if we can get a look at it. Oh, it's already cleared. That's our first safety car of the day. Lap 11. We're going to see everybody pit here. Luxury, the second fatality of the castle today. Safety car, safety car, safety car. Watch those deltas, boys. Monkey in the pits for the hards. Payox in for the hards. JD's going to stay out. He's going to try to take the mediums the distance. Aston Martin finds itself 1-2 yet again. Fresh boots all around. Dubsy's coming in. Is he going to pit? He is. Dubsy taking the hards off. Likely to go to the mediums. Just at the halfway mark. 12 laps out of the 26-lap circuit. Oh, new nose cone for Dubsy's going to hold him up a bit. Dubsy going to return in P12 just in behind Charisma. We're going to do a few laps under safety car as they try to get everything caught back up. All right, so JD on 3-lap old mediums with the early pit stop is going to likely try to take those mediums the distance. Kings and Monkey going for the hards. Dylan going to the mediums. Cool on the hards. Budweiser on the hards. Everybody else on the mediums. We won't count Michael since he's an AI. We know what kind of decisions those guys make. All right, we're going to be a few laps here. We'll go back race, and I would say likely lap 13 or 14, judging by the spread of cars. Looking like 14, guys. Looking like 14. I think we're going to go back. The Ferrari's catching up. The AI of Michael Louis is catching up. Everybody's regrouped. We're gonna go racing. We're at the halfway point, halfway through the race. We've got 2 DNFs, 1 retirement. It's been a spicy little race in Baku so far. Aston Martin 1-2 right now. Both these guys very capable of winning this race. Looking at some great constructor points for Aston Martin as well. Season 5 has not disappointed. So far, we've had 3 great races. All right, there we have it. Race control has come over the team radios, said we are returning to racing on lap 14. Safety car in, safety car in. Watch those Deltas, boys. Get those tires warmed up. And remember, leave the space. Leave the space. I know everybody's jockeying for position on the restart. Turn 1 and 2 and 3 are going to be sketchy. The safety car has hit pit lane, and we're racing. Green, green, green. Everybody's through 1 clean. Good restart. Oh, a little bit of contact. Like Budweiser maybe getting a little bit of that outside wall into turn 2. Budweiser struggling a little bit on those hards. You could hear him making contact. Oh, and the Ferrari getting some help. That was Skeefy getting a nudge from GB Sanderson. The Williams getting a little shove from Alpine from behind. I don't think GB was anticipating the brakes being that hard going into that corner. Gave him a little bit of shunt from behind. And into the castle we go. We found ourselves right in the midfield with Skeefy. We're going to see how everybody makes it through here. Looks nice and clean. And we're back racing. All right, we're going to jump up to the front. Dylan in the Red Bull all over the back of Kings here. Kings on the hards, not going to feel great for the first few laps. Those hards are not ideal when they're cold here at Baku. We'll likely see Dylan get by. You've got to wonder, though, is King's going to go defensive here and try to give his teammate Hader some space? You can see the hard tire drivers are really struggling getting the car's nose in. Payox is blocking. Big swerving there in the straight. Stewards might take a look at that. One move and one move only into the braking zone. There was a little back and forth there. Dylan looks to the inside in turn 2. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. The right front meets the left rear of Kings. Dylan around the right side goes for the switcheroo. Side by side, and the Red Bull comes out ahead into turn 3. Dylan up into P2. Dylan with the advantage. 2-lap-old mediums against Hader's 6-lap-old mediums. Dylan tearing through the grid here in the second half of the race. Oh, and somebody's off. Somebody's off. That's Monkey. Monkey misses his braking point. He's in the runoff of the castle. Oh, you hate to see it all the way to the back. Everybody was really close together. They just zoomed past his ghosted car. Monkey falling all the way to 13th. Those hards, I warned you, those hards are dangerous. You got to turn in a little earlier, and you've got to brake harder, and then Monkey has left the session and left his car on the track. Can't do that, guys. You've got to retire the car. Monkey's retired without, or has left without retiring. Hopefully that's just a lag out. I know there's definitely some frustration. I don't blame him at all. I'd be a little frustrated as well, but you got to retire the car, guys. DRS enabled. DRS enabled. Dylan taking a bite at JD there into turn 1. Dylan ahead, gets it done in the Sector 1 DRS. Dylan has taken the lead. Let's take a look back in the grid. Charisma and Aero battling it out. Always a good fight between these two drivers. Almost the entirety of the midfield on the mediums. Be very worn towards the end of the race. The hard drivers struggling here as they wait for those hards to get up to temp and come into play. Takes a peek, he takes a peek. Probably gonna have to hold off to the next DRS straight. Big DRS train coming down the front. Arrow will have DRS. GB will have DRS. Charisma's got DRS. Charisma looks to the inside, thinks better of it. He's too far back. He's going to stay behind into turn 3. This is the battle right here, 8, 9, and 10. Second and a half separates all three. Charisma right on the back of Arrow. I would say definite advantage Charisma. He's got to get in range. Arrow's getting helped along by the toe of GB. Charisma a little wide coming out of the left-hander down the hill. Gets a little bit of the wall. Dubsy's through Godzilla. He's going to move up into P11 while we're watching this battle. Arrow takes a look out. We've got a bunch of cars bunched up. We've got Budweiser, Skeevy, GB, Arrow, and Charisma all jockeying for position here on lap 18. We're getting close to the end. It's a big DRS straight. Oh, somebody had a moment. It was Cool in the Alpine. He's going to have to hit the runoff. It's a little wide. Coolgord's going to fall back. Cool is down to P10 after that moment. Again, another hard driver having a hard time. Those hard tires are not quite in yet. They should be feeling it here in the next lap or two. But that's the third hard driver we've seen struggling a little bit. Dylan's opened up a 2.2 second gap already. He's dialed in here in the second half of the race. JD in P2, Payox Kings in P3. Kings and Haters looking for some solid constructor points here. Charisma still all over the back of Arrow. Here comes Charisma. Charisma's in full-on attack mode. We're going to go aerial. We're going to watch this battle down the straight. Charisma just can't get by here. The toe and DRS that Arrow has from GB keeping him in this fight. Arrow looking to attack here. We could see a double. Can Charisma and Arrow get by GB here on the Sector 1 straight? No, GB holding them off. GB's holding them off. Another lap. 19 of 26 completed. What happened, Monkey? Talk to me, Goose. I'm guessing Monkey's wanting an invite back from me. I don't even have you, Monkey. I don't have you on here. I'm not doing invites. I'm not the host. Battling Arrows still. They're battling on. DRS train here in lap 19. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get Monkey back in here. Here comes Charisma. He takes a look to the inside. It's going to be dangerous. Thinks better of it and backs out. Dylan just pulling away from the pack here. Dylan now 4 seconds ahead of JD. Still watching the battle here for 7th and 8th. Charisma all over the back of Arrow, looking for maybe a late move. Oh, and Charisma has died. Fatality number 3. Charisma super dead. He's out. Dylan in the pits. Grabbing the sauce. No safety car. 5 laps to go. That's it. Charisma has died a horrible death coming out of the S's in sector 3. Cool is going to get the fast lap as well. He's going to grab that extra point for now. Caught all over the back of Dub Z. Dub Z hanging on to some points there in P9. Five laps to go. Can Dylan get back through the grid in time? Everybody pretty spread out now. About a half second between GB and Arrow. Half second between Besides that, Dylan closing rapidly on the back of Arrow on these softs. Dylan's got the line figured out. The Red Bull looking to the outside. Dylan getting dangerous. Dylan getting dangerous. Oh, he makes it through. Very, very dangerous spot to overtake there, but he gets through GB. That was brave, brave move by the Red Bull driver. 4 laps to go. He is a man possessed as he comes out of the castle, looking to get some of Arrow now. All right, Dylan's definitely going to get Arrow here. Much faster on the softs. Using a little bit of the battery to get that last little nudge. They're wheel to wheel. Red Bull ahead into turn 1. Dylan's got his eyes on Ski now. He's going to launch past him. Much better exit. He's through again. 3 laps to go. Does he have time to catch up? It's a lot of room to close. Still on board with Dylan in the Red Bull, making his charge up the grid. Late pit stop to the softs. Shooing through the field. Three drivers in 1 lap. Now he's got his eyes set on Budweiser on the 10-lap old hards. Should have no problem getting by here. Oh, and he makes contact. Oh, he gets into the back of Budweiser. Budweiser a little bit slower on the exit. Definitely gave the wing some love there as Dylan gets into the left rear of Budweiser. Here comes Dylan, he's charging. You see Budweiser harvesting energy. You see the light flash. He stays way left. Dylan's going to get by, saving that little bit of battery he's got left. He's up into P4. 1 second back from JG. He should be in DRS for the activation line. There you go. You see it open up. He's using a little bit of the battery here. He's going to get by the McLaren as well. Dylan has done it back into P3. He's on the podium now. He's got his eyes set on Kings. 11-lap old hards. Did he leave enough in the tank to get caught up here? Can he get the P2 away from the Aston Martin driver? Can Kings hold him off? 2 laps to go. JD up the road about 3-4 seconds. I think JD's safe here. I think he's got this one in the bag. It's his race to lose. Kings has got to go defensive, though. I think he's going to come under attack on this last lap. This is the battle for second place. Kings, Dylan, the Red Bull looking rapid. Oh, he goes to the inside. The hard's not able to hold the line and fight him off. Dylan into P2, coming down the start straight. Dylan absolutely eviscerating this grid, moving up 6-7 spots in 2 laps. Kings is coming back with the DRS, plays the smart move. Gave Dylan the line, used the DRS to get back ahead. He's in full defense now, trying to keep him back. Oh, and then he brakes, he gives the spot back. He kind of holds him up. Solid sportsmanship by Kings. He knows he kind of ran him off. Gives him the line. Dylan's harvesting. The battery is almost dead. Dylan's going to get back through 2.2 seconds. It's going to be close. He's really going to have to give that Red Bull everything it's got. The battery's low. He's going to need every bit of pace that car has to get caught up here. 1.7. 1.6. 1.4. Can JD hold him off with the old mediums? He's got to do it for one more lap. One second. Can JD hang on? Can Aston Martin bring home the win? for all the marbles. Can Haters hold him off just a little bit longer? Oh no, and it looks like GB's crashed on the last lap. You hate to see it. All right, Dylan's inside the DRS. He's got to close the gap. This one looks like it's going to come down to the wire just like last weekend. Let's go. Can he do it? Can the Red Bull driver pull it off? He's within a half second. 2 sectors to go. They come out of the castle. It's neck and neck. Through sector 2. JD still ahead. Into sector 3. JD still ahead. 4 tenths. Dylan's in range. He's got the battery. JD's going to have to go very defensive here. He's going to have to fight for his life. It's going to come down to the wire. JD ahead out of the S's. They're on the straight. Full advantage to Dylan here. Slipstream DRS. JD does it. JD does it. Pulls it off. Beats it by a wing. JDM gets the win. Dylan with a tremendous performance in the second half of the race. Almost takes the win away. He splits the Aston Martins. JD, Dylan, Kings on the podium. Budweiser, JG closing out the top 5. What a race in Baku today. Tremendous, tremendous battle there towards the end of the race. A lot of excitement. That's what we like to see. WC in the 10th spot. What a race. Castle claim 2. Charisma with an unfortunate moment towards the end. Dylan with driver of the day, of course, chewed up the grid all day long. JD with the win, almost slipped away from him. JD with the big crash, lost out on the pole, and then ends up getting the win. So big shout out to Aston Martin, both with the podium, double podium for Aston Martin. Dylan, absolute legend of a show today here in Baku. Red Bull was dialed in, almost stole the win. Big shout out to everybody that tuned in today. I hope you enjoyed the race, and this was race 3 of the season. We still got 7 more races. We're at Silverstone next weekend. Don't miss the action. We'll be right back here Saturday. We're going to get the race directory here. Unfortunately, Twitch still giving us a hard time. No interviews today, unfortunately. We're going to try to get that sorted out. We had it working earlier today. It did not agree with us at race time. Arrow, let's see. Cool's got the fast lap, 140.354. That's going to give him the extra point. JD gets the win. Dylan on the second slot. Kings gets the last spot on the podium. Fantastic racing by everybody today. And we'll see you next Saturday in Silverstone. Don't miss it. Thanks for tuning in.